the temperature of atmosphere. Actually, the air around us is not heated directly by the sun rays. In fact, it allows the rays to pass through. The sun rays first heat the Earth's surface. The air around us is heated up by terrestrial radiation due to the Earth. The highest temperature is recorded at Azizia in Libya in July 1922. It was 57.8 degrees Celsius. And at Vostok Station in the Antarctica, temperature fell to minus 89.2 degrees Celsius in July 1983. Generally, when water reaches 100 degrees centigrade, it starts boiling. When it reaches 0 degrees centigrade, it freezes into ice. The lowest minimum temperature is minus 273.16 degrees centigrade. Temperature cannot go below this. You can measure highest and lowest temperatures by using 6 maximum minimum thermometer. Temperatures are different at the places near the sea and far away the sea. And also we can find the different temperatures on the top of the mountain and at the bottom of that mountain. Maritime and continental climate. Hyderabad climate is continental climate. Panaji in Goa, it has maritime climate. The temperature is different from Panaji to Hyderabad. Here, the difference in the temperatures of two places is caused by land and water relationship. It is difficult for the sun to heat up or cool down the surface of the sea. Thus, sea doesn't get too hot or too cold. The air above the sea also doesn't get too hot or cold. Therefore, places near the sea usually have temperatures remain constant throughout the year. It is known as a moderate climate also. In other hand, Hyderabad has no moderate climate. In summers, the ground temperature rises up and this heats up the air. As well as in winter, the ground temperature falls and the air is also cold. This is called an extreme climate. Extreme climate. There is a great difference between maximum and minimum temperatures, height and temperature. Temperature is decreased by 6.4 degrees centigrade for every 1000 meters of elevation. To avoid the heat, people go to the hill stations in the summer like Simla, Darjeeling, Ooty, etc. When the height is increased, temperature is decreased. Due to that, the mountain stations will have lowest temperatures in summer also. For example, we can see the difference in height and temperature of Delhi and Simla. Delhi is at an elevation of about 200 meters above sea level. While Simla is at an elevation of about 2200 meters above sea level. So, the temperature of Simla is lower than the Delhi. Inversion. In the winter, the cooler temperatures near the ground level are due to less amount of insolation received due to the shorter days and excessive radiation due to the longer nights. This is known as inversion. It is nothing but an increase of air temperature with altitude or height. Temperatures in places near and far from the equator. We know as we move from the equator towards the North Pole or South Pole, temperature is decreasing. Due to the angle of incidence, the regions in equatorial region like Indonesia are quite hot throughout the year and they have no winter. As we move to north or south, it becomes colder and there are separate summer and winter seasons. Thus, places near the equator usually get more heat than the places further away from the equator. We can observe the temperatures of three places: Singapore, Shanghai, and Vladivostok. Temperature is varied from place to place on the Earth's surface. We can find out which places are hotter and which places are cooler with the help of a temperature map.